Hello and welcome back to another edition of Prodigy Talk. I'm your host, Rob Lawrence, and we're still at the American Ambulance Association Trade Show 2023 here in the MGM Grand, Las Vegas, and I'm delighted in this segment to be talking to my good friend, Mike Taigman. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fabulous. Thank you.
Always are. And what we do well, of course, is have a conversation that matters. And so you've been around the conference so far. What's the kind of biggest takeaway you think you've got from this conference?
You know, it's a great question. I'll tell you, the keynote speaker yesterday morning, I've heard a lot of lectures on generations in the workplace, but she put a whole new spin on things, and particularly strategies for younger generations, so that videos like this are the way they get information and learn information, and the rest of us who are in maybe the boomer generation or older really need to wrap our arms around that and integrate this into how we communicate with our teammates.
So we actually interviewed her yesterday, and the biggest takeaway for me was when she put up that one question in the room was, have you seen Star Wars?
Did you see? I was shocked at the number of people in the audience who hadn't seen Star Wars yet. That completely confused me and made her point really effective.
It made her point really effectively because I felt really old. And I did two subsequent classes, right? And then I made everybody put their hand up. Okay, which one of you haven't seen Star Wars? And but actually, it was a point well made that generations move on, and of course, what we accept, it's a sort of an Overton window moment, right? That what we accept as a norm has gone.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the way communication happens, the way people get information now, is through people like Prodigy, right? I mean, this is the way that young people consume information. When I talk to a lot of folks these days, it's like, you know, I talk about Googling things when I want to learn information. They TikTok things when they want to learn information. They use that as their search engine for all kinds of things that normally I would just Google. And it kind of blows my mind, but we have to line up to the way people want to learn.
Great, and you're absolutely right. People consume their education and their learning in bite-sized chunks. So any final thoughts, Mike?
Have fun. Take care of people, it's what matters.
And actually, I did a class on the military yesterday and military education and how we lead people. And the very last thing the Academy Sergeant Major said to the entire graduating class has stayed with me forever. And it was quite simple: look after your soldiers.
Look after your soldiers.
In this case, look after your people. Back to you.